Like it with even with all the kickback from my gun, none of your coffee is spilling. We're a good intern. We're a very good intern. Look, this is just one giant quest to get my boss some coffee. Save the world, yeah, but like we get fired if we don't get him his coffee. The world's, well, I mean, we just have to live there. Okay, we'll deal with that in a bit. Oh, that thing shoots slime. Slarm. Oops. Try that again. Didn't really work. That's what I was looking to do. Let's see, is this the Walmart headquarters? Oh, it's Space Walmart, yeah. Do we not have that? There we go. It does feel like the piercing harpoon doesn't pierce quite as much as I'm looking for. There's gotta be more here. Yeah, there you go. I was like, where are the other enemies? I've just been focusing on this, like, singular slime creature this entire time, not really knowing where to aim. There we go. Ugh. Let's see, is Space Walmart still owned by the Walton family? I'm actually betting, in this future, geez, who would have the, I mean, honestly, Space Walmart's probably actually run by Amazon. They probably eventually managed to buy them out or something. However, they probably have, like, kind of the robotic, the cyborg brain of one of the Waltons still sitting around somewhere as, like, you know, a board member. See, this game feels like Immortal Redneck had a baby with something. Can't put my finger on it. You know, it really does remind me of Immortal Redneck, but neon. So much neon. Okay, do not stand in the juice. Don't get stuck on the juice either. I actually will admit, I don't know much about the Waltons. I try very hard not to shop at Walmart if I get the chance. I haven't gotten a health pack in a while. We might just die based on, like, basic inaction. It's weird, it's weird when, the only danger I'm in is because of the environmental hazards, as opposed to the actual enemies. But then again, like, I'm so focused on avoiding the enemies' hits that I'm not paying any attention to the other ones. Let's see, if Immortal Redneck and Positron X had a love child. Maybe it's too similar to Positron X to really call it a love child between Immortal Redneck. It just has the enemies constantly just chasing at you feel. Oh, hey, shield dude. Right. He does fire missiles. That is one of his abilities. Let's see. Toro. Let's see, Wander, are you playing anything else tonight? No, actually, I think I'm going to switch over to an entirely Hypergun-based channel. At this point, ow, missiles. Alright, I took that one. That was kind of like watching a train coming in straight for you, or maybe a car. Like, deer in the headlights situation. I was like, those are missiles. Nope, missed those entirely. Car. Got him. I really like this boomerang. I still kind of wish this game had more, like, interesting parts that you'd, like, mix and match, or, like, whatever. Like, double shot, triple shots. You know, barrels that would... What is it? What's a good example? How many of you guys played... Oh, God, what was the game even called? I don't even remember. It was like a competitive FPS on Steam, and everybody was like, weirdly like burly dudes. Hey, saw blades! I like the saw blades. Everybody was like weirdly burly for no good reason. Whoops, didn't even mean to go there. That game had a really interesting gun combo situation. Well, there's the map. Am I missing anything? Oh, yes, I missed this door. What about a Hypergun and scrap-only channel? Huh, you can just straight up jump over those guys. I appreciate that. Let's see. Got anything else? Like, I know it's me being pointlessly sassy, but it always does bug me a little bit. It's like, Water, are you gonna play anything else tonight? I mean, yes. I rarely play only one game a night, and if I do, it's because it's one of those like really really addicting ones, like Graveyard Keeper, or it's either Graveyard Keeper or Shoots. Airships Conquer the Skies. We might try From the Depths once I'm done with all the new games that are coming out. But I figured that would be kind of like a mess around for a little bit. Take a look at it and come back to it in a couple of weeks once I have the time to properly focus on it. Depending. Because I would actually really like to play that with my friends. See if we could do like a kind of fun Airships Conquer the Skies version of that game. Okay, so we're in the shop and we got 17 bits now, which means ideally shield large, ammo. Is there not a single weapon module in here? There's not. I feel cheated. Alright, I'm just gonna buy the small health pack. That was arguably not worth it. Oh well. Boss time. Let's go see if I die. Hello! I'm assuming I get down and dirty in here. Oh, good. It's an actual enemy. Whoa! It's an actual enemy with some speed. Okay. And he does some damage, too. Doing a fair amount to him as well. But still, unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit hard to avoid his attacks. They're freaking massive. What's his name? Bulwark. Okay, I'm just going to kind of keep jumping around him. Unfortunately, he is a bit on the large side. There's not much I can immediately do about that. Oh, you can get him to stun himself. That's kind of helpful. Oops. I shudder to think what happens when those fall on me. Haven't gotten hit by one yet. Whoa, hi. Okay, and it looks like my homing missiles are probably my best bet for secondary attacks here. Okay, still haven't taken a hit after that first one. I'm kind of impressed. I guess the attacks look larger than they actually are. Hi, okay, Berserk mode is going. Still haven't taken a shield off, though. I was kind of hoping we'd be able to. Well, that's okay. Let's see. A couple of seconds before special time. I am out of hot coffee. I am finding it difficult to talk a little bit, as Ow. Okay, there's the second hit. As it is a little bit hard to focus on what I'm doing. It does look like Circle Strafe is king in this game. Whew. Okay, megaphone attachment, sound waves. Well, that's kind of neat. Oh, duplicate attachment already found. I kind of wish if you found a duplicate attachment, it really is a boomerang with just rockets attached to it. I feel like if you found a duplicate attachment, it should actually upgrade what you have. Like, wouldn't that be rad? Like, another boomerang or some kind of, like, upgrade along the way. Alright, welcome to the jungle. We got sound waves. Watch me just win the first round. Okay, that's damaging. I should just stand there. Okay. I will admit, I am not feeling this level as much. You know, actually, I wouldn't exactly say, this reminds me of it. But this area reminds me of, Heavy Bullets. If any of you guys ever played that game. That was an interesting, roguelike FPS. Maybe not the, maybe not the best. But interesting. And we're gonna take some damage here. Got him. Okay. Gotta take out his little goddamn shield drone. Fortunately, it is hard as butts to hit. Got him. Get him. Now let's just stay away from the slimy-doos. Make sure I don't toast myself in the corner. Shoot whatever the heck that thing is. It's like it doesn't even recognize my existence. It probably does. Oh, I wonder if that's actually dropping enemies off. But yeah, the enemy, the level design, I think, is just a bit too constrictive. Oh. There's loot canisters you can find. I should probably pay attention to those. Okay, he's dead. Whoa. Okay, broke his skeleton. Compensator. Boosted accuracy. Took a little bit of damage, probably from fire. Okay, got it. A lot of enemies. Just a lot of enemies. Why can't I jump off of that? I don't know. Weird collision issue or something. How are you still? Okay, now it's dead. Took them long enough. Okay, so here's our answer. I was kind of alluding to this. At some point, to kind of crank it up a little bit, they're going to do something. The answer looks to be more enemies. Just boatloads. Like cripes. Okay, I appreciate the ragdoll freaking out like that. I always like it when that happens in games. How are you still alive? Then again, I think it's because I'm not killing the dropships. I'm assuming the dropships. That those things are designed entirely to, just inundate me with new enemies. Good God, they're way too beefy. How is it not dead yet? Got it. Alright. I am dying here. I mean, shouldn't surprise anybody that I'm running into some problems. It's like an infinite number of guys after me. And traps. Oh, good, more of them. At least we're gonna have Hypergun bits left and right. Alright. You made a mistake landing right there. Sorta. No, somebody... Is there another troop transport? No, I don't see one. I honestly can't tell if we've got more enemies incoming or what exactly. I'm just gonna grab the hyper coins even if I die. Hey, found a random bit. I figure it's more important for me to get actual permanent upgrades if I can. I've got the achievement for Junior Intern. Be nice if I knew what the keys were for. How many keys do I even have? I got 3 keys. Still haven't figured out exactly what to do with them. If this is another one of those, like, super busy rooms, I might just, like, accept defeat and go take a look at, what upgrades are. Because, yeah, I'm not, super stoked on the idea of... I'm not super stoked about the idea of fighting, infinite horde of enemies again. Ow. It looks like a more reasonable amount. I do kind of wish stuff like the sound waves actually were, like, straight-up weapon attachments, not like secondaries. But how cool would it be if your weapons were actually switched over to being, like, this boomerang? You know, little explosive boomerangs. Or maybe just boomerangs to start. Gives you kind of like this helix attack. And then you get the soundwave attachment, and then you have kind of these weird, soundwave boomerang situations. And, you know, it's all just modifying your singular gun. Because, yeah, so far we haven't actually gotten a single upgrade that modifies the gun itself. In any substantive manner. Oh, no. Just a bunch of things that, you know, change the damage or give me, like, a fun alt fire. Which, I like, I don't mind the alt fire. Okay, so... So break the, ow. Break the boxes on the side, they're actually quite worth it. Another big room. Yeah. Huh. It's weird to feel, mid-run fatigue in a roguelike. I don't think I've ever experienced that before. Do I actually have an enemy? Or did I not spawn them in? Who are you? Oh, some kind of, like, challenge room door thing. Okay. Is it supposed to be, like, a ton of enemies? Ooh, new enemy. Okay. There. Gonna aim for Nope, he is just invulnerable until I get rid of that. Okay, well that's fine. Doesn't bug me too much. Ow. Landed on something I wasn't supposed to. Okay, now I'm actually dying. Oh, cool. You can actually just hold left click and right click and do fine. Damn it. Where did he even go to? There he is. Unfortunately, I think he's... Yeah, he's shielded. Probably gonna die at some point. Then again, that's life. Yeah, they were a lot more generous with their drops early on in this. Okay, more bits. More hyper coins. Is that it? Yep, that was the end of it. Alright. So this thing was a battle room, came with a bunch of bits, hyper coin, more attachments, but the attachments... Yeah, most of the attachments just seem to be like plus damage, plus accuracy, plus fire rate, minus stuff. Because I'm not against having these like cool secondary fire abilities. I just wish they were wrapped up in the main weapon in interesting ways. Okay. Oh, no, we already got that item there. We got a big chest room over this direction. What's this one do? Steampunk attachment. So extra damage, reduced velocity, I think? Is there any way I can easily check? Steampunk! So, oh, it's 15% reduced velocity. And yeah, these are the actual secondary fires. I don't know. I think it would have been so much cooler if they'd actually wrapped the secondary fires into the primary fire. Maybe that is something I can do at some point. I need a flak gun. Probably pay attention to my feet a little here. Yeah, so I'm probably going to die. But that's kind of fine. Because I want to see how the hypercoin system works. Maybe we can get different starting guns, and that's where the that's where it comes from. Comes from? I don't know. Duplicate secondary attachment already found. Why drop that one? Nothing's more disappointing than finding a piece of loot and finding out it is identical to what you have. Alright, key ammo. Grab another... I know I'm about to die and I could buy health bits, but... let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna intentionally throw this run. Helium tank attachment. Well, that's neat. I mean, I guess we could heal up. We'll heal up. I was like, I could throw this run so we could go see the hypergun attachments. At the same time, the idea of like seeing how far you can get in this game is kind of an attractive prospect. How far I can get if I actually try. Because it would be kind of neat to just beat this on the first go. Unlikely to happen at this point. We'll see when we get to the next zone. It also looks like the weapon attachment effects are unaffected by any stat changes on your gun. So if you have 10% extra damage, it doesn't do a dang thing to your explosives. Stuck on things I shouldn't be stuck on. Did I actually... I must have taken a hit there from something. I want to kill you. It's like the only ranged enemy in the entire area. Oh. Yeah, this is not a place I want to be. Okay. I kind of wish you could also, like, pick up and throw barrels. As far as I can tell, we don't have that capability? Bit of a shame. There's so many. So many. Okay, I really like it when you kill the shield guys. Their model always freaks out when they die. I'm hoping that's intentional. If it's not, I understand. But it'd be cool. Ow. Missile straight to the face. Bayonet attachment. 5% extra damage. Now, has it always been 5%? I'm assuming it's always percent. It would have been kind of neat if some of them were percent paced and some of them were like static. The jumping feels kind of unsatisfying in this game. Too much gravity, or maybe there's just not enough verticality. I'm just getting stuck on everything. I gotta kill that goddamn dropship. There it is. It's done. Did I get it? Got it. More of those invincible enemies. At least the sound waves can kind of wreck them. Okay. Yeah, I can just kind of blast them the rest of the way as we strafe around. Was that? I think that's one of the helicopters just stuck in the environment. Entirely. No! It doesn't need to be a second wave here. Ah! There we go. I mean, technically you could use this to farm, like, bits and money and a bunch of other things. I just want to move on. I was complimenting this for the enemies not being, you know, utter meat walls. They're not meat walls. There's just so many of them. Okay. A lot of these dudes are just kind of coming my way. Nothing terribly dangerous yet. It really is the dropships that become the problem. Because you have to kill the dropships first. You can't just, like, kite them. Because the longer you take, the better, the more enemies show up. And that is a problem. Okay. Is it just you? Did we find a mercifully short room? Kind of feels like it. Yeah! That was a short room. A weird feeling to be celebrating that. I guess really just, yeah, no enemy spawners makes a massive difference. Okay, let's see. Have I been in there? No, I don't suppose I've actually been in this direction. Or no, I have. Oh, and this is the map room over here. Okay, I understand what I'm looking at. Are there enemies in this room? No, that's just a warp pad, probably. Maybe? I don't actually know. Alright, Scourge. Ooh. bugger. Looks like it's kind of mixture of avoid the pits in the world, avoid the missiles. Circle straight forever. It'd be kind of neat if you could actually destroy his segments, but I don't know if that's the case. And yeah, it looks like the world is getting destroyed as I just kind of run around it. Okay. Bit more of a DPS race at this point. Because yeah, he is successfully destroying much of the environment that I'm in. And I'm just walking right into it. Actually, it looks like a number of those missiles are just homing in on me from any distance. It looks like if I stay kind of on the outer section... Actually, yeah, that would have been smart to do eventually. Did that? It must have hit me. Oh, no. Outer layers opened up. Oh, I'm blowing modules off this guy. I'm not necessarily shooting for the bug himself. I'm actually shooting off like turrets from his butt. Okay, well, I'm not dead yet, which is kind of incredible. Yeah, so you have to aim for a section with a gun module on it. Unfortunately, it's a boss where you have to look at both up and down, and that's not exactly jiving with the gameplay. And I'm just trying to kill him before I die, which is not working so hot. Works better when he's not directly above you, I guess, because then you can kind of plot your module. Module? Root. Brain. Sorry, I am distracted thinking about other things. There ain't much of this environment left. And again, there ain't much of him left. Okay, there we go. That's a good placement. Ow. And I'm dead. Yeah, lost too much. Not enough environment left. Still did pretty well, but that's okay. Yeah, did really well. And it was good to see the third boss. Third boss? I think it's the third boss. Okay, so those are runtimes and statistics. Can I unlock any of these? So it's 50 to get the lawyer. More damage, lower fire rate. So he's got a shotgun. But unfortunately, since these weapons aren't really modified by anything... Yeah, it looks like security is probably the go-to. We do not have enough points for that. How many do I have? 28. Weapon gallery, assembly department, alien gallery, lunchroom and offices. Alright, let's go check this. No, that's alien gallery. We want to go out this way. You can shoot the rockets he shoots before they hit the ground to destroy stuff. Yeah, probably could. I was trying to shoot some of them, but it didn't, like, immediately work, so I just kind of passed on it. Well, it doesn't look like assembly is anything I can do. Yet? Like, I see guns here, but I don't see, I actually don't see where to buy stuff. Oh, this is where we buy stuff. Okay. So, Vegas, baby. Damage. Oh! Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Accuracy. Fire 1 to 3 bullets per shot. Blow dart. Fire rate, poison elemental, velocity, tubular, movement speed, health, damage. So it looks like realistically we probably want to grab Vegas Baby or Blow Dart. Well, Blow Dart is gold tier. So let's get Blow Dart, because Poison Elemental seems kind of interesting. Or Vegas. I don't know, Vegas Baby. Let's go Vegas Baby. It seems more useful for what I'm doing, even though the Blow Dart was gold related. I want the multi-shot thing. So I guess mainly the reason why we weren't finding more interesting attachments is just because we haven't gotten to that point yet. So there's 52 gun parts that I can grab. Neat. Well, this was fun. Obviously, the performance issues kind of need to get ironed out before I'll probably play it again. I enjoy it, but it's just a little bit too rough for me to, like, really enjoy the experience. I don't know. My Ryzen problems, at least we didn't have to deal with the really crippling ones, but, you know, it just puts kind of a dampener on things. And if it doesn't get fixed, oh well, it's not the end of the world. But this was fun. I can just stand up here on nothing. Question, nothing. I wonder, like, what kind of weird places you can climb up into. Who knows? Well, anyway, I guess, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. And I might throw this on the roguelike roulette, maybe.